the Kentucky Wildcats and local high school sports.
Kentucky held Alabama to its lowest point total of the year, but the Crimson Tide still dominated the football game Saturday night as the Cats finished with just 161 total yards of offense, while Alabama rolled up 488 in the 34-6 win in Tuscaloosa. The Cats played well in the first half. At one point, yes, they were up 3-0 and getting stops throughout the first quarter.
Yeah, I thought we came out and made some good stops early. We talked about that, about handling the emotion of the electricity of this stadium, and you knew they were going to come out swinging, and I felt like we did make some stops and had a chance to really do some good things in the first quarter and really in the first half.
Now, of course, the turning point was midway through the second quarter. Steven Johnson hit hard and fumbles, and it turns into a fumble 6 for Bama, as you're seeing right here. The touchdown gave the Tide a 14-point lead. Johnson fumbled 3 times on the night, and plays like the fumble 6 are what kill any team when playing a squad like Alabama.
It really did. And I mean, we couldn't have stressed it any more than we did because they score so many non-offensive touchdowns. It's amazing because you're in there and you're grinding and you're getting some stops and hanging in there defensively, and you can't let them get a non-offensive touchdown. And we talked about it all week, and we'll get better. Steven needs some more experience, needs some reps, and he's a great kid, and I'm sure he'll learn and grow from this.
Now Kentucky will host Vanderbilt Saturday at Commonwealth Stadium, 4 o'clock kick on the SEC Network. Both teams are 2-3 on the season. The Commodores, of course, coming off a ugly home loss to the Florida Gators. They lost 13-6 on Saturday. Kentucky opens as a 3-point favorite in Vegas. Juwan Jennings added a Hail Mary catch to the wildness that is Tennessee's football season, as the Volunteers stayed undefeated with a win in Athens Saturday night. Georgia's freshman quarterback Jacob Eason connected on a 47-yard bomb to Riley Ridley to get the lead for the Bulldogs with 10 seconds left. And then after the ensuing kickoff with 4 seconds left, UT quarterback Josh Dobbs, well, he one-upped Eason with a 43-yard last-second heave to Jennings on the final play of the game. And yeah, you know the story. Jennings comes down with it, and the Vols stay perfect.
After he caught the ball, I saw the ball come down. I thought he caught it, and then I saw everyone jumping up and down, and it was like disbelief that he came down with it. It was crazy, and sideline erupted and everything. So Juwan picked up and he throws the ball just over to the sideline. So I had to run and get it and make sure we keep this one for sure.
I think it's a great illustration that you play to the clock hits doubles, hits zeros, and from my vantage point, I could see him come down with the ball, land on his back, and all I could see was a mad rush to the field. And the thing I was worried about was replay, and but there was no replay needed for that. Something I'll remember for a lifetime.
What a finish there down in Death Valley last night. Heisman frontrunner Lamar Jackson did everything he could to will his team to a win, but on a 4th and 12 with 40 seconds to go, James Quick, he apparently did not know where the first down marker was, and the third-ranked Cards, well, they lost their shot at beating number 5 Clemson, ruining their perfect record. Here's head coach Bobby Petrino and the QB1 after the game.
He's a great competitor. He did everything he possibly could to win that game, made some great plays for us. It's a shame that we came up a yard short, because I thought he really did a great job of leading and competing, and I thought it elevated the players around him.
It's tough. We was down at the beginning. People don't usually come back and score that many points, and we tough. We not down. We down because this is our first loss of the season, but we're not planning on losing anymore.
Not planning to lose anymore is what Lamar Jackson said. What a college football Saturday it was with I guess everything that you saw with Tennessee, with Louisville, and also you'll see here in a second with Florida State losing and dropping in the AP Top 25 poll on a last-second field goal to North Carolina. Let's go to the AP Top 25 poll. It's filled with SEC and ACC teams. First time since 2006 the ACC has had 6 ranked teams in it. Alabama still in the top spot, then Ohio State, and then Clemson takes over the 3 spot, beating the Cards, of course, and then Michigan and Washington round out the top 5. Louisville drops to 7. Tennessee up to number 9 after they were ranked number 11 this past weekend. West Virginia in the top 25 for the first time this season. The Mountaineers are at number 22. Florida State, as I mentioned, drops to number 23 after getting beat on a 54-yard field goal to North Carolina. One last thing, our WYMT Appalachian Wireless Game of the Week is headed to Williesburg. The Yellow Jackets will host the Harlan Green Dragons Friday, 7:30 kickoff on this TV and WYMT.com. It's a Class 1A District 7 showdown. I said one final thing, but you know what? We got one more thing tonight. The United States wins the Ryder Cup for the first time since 2008 when the Ryder Cup was in Valhalla, Kentucky. The U.S. dominated the final day singles, beating Europe 17-11 at Hazeltine National. Former Kentucky Wildcat J.B. Holmes was part of the team, and this is his second Ryder Cup victory. He was part of that 08 team that won it. What a celebration it was out there in Minnesota today. Tomorrow at 6, of course, we'll have a new batch of UPike top play contenders, and at 11, the new Alice Lloyd College Mountain Top 10 will be out. That's sports, and we'll be back.